What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played, Istanbul Başakşehir, guys, in the UEFA Champions League, match day 4, guys. Of course, it was at the Theatre of Dreams at Old Trafford, guys. Anyway, guys, let's just get straight into today's video. We made 5 changes from last game against Istanbul Başakşehir away from home. So talking about the starting 11, so we started with De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Telles, Van der Beek, Fred, Rashford, Fernandes, Martial and Cavani. Getting into the overall reaction now, Fernandes scores twice as Man United closing on knockout stages. Man United cruise to win against Başakşehir. Another Bruno Fernandes masterclass once again. Wow, what a game, what a result, what a win. Could you say it's another tactical masterclass by Ollie? I think so. Well done, boys. Well-deserved win. Fantastic performance last night. Let's keep this up the fucking Reds. Let's fucking go. Win done. 3 points done. Anyway, guys, let's just get straight to today's video. What did I make of the performance? It was a fantastic performance by the players. I thought we were absolutely fantastic as a whole. Overall performance was absolutely spot on, absolutely fantastic. And we knew coming into this game against Istanbul Başakşehir, we knew it was not going to be easy against them. Obviously, they stunned us away from home. We got a shock against them after losing 2-1. Coming into this one, I don't think it was all about revenge. I think it was just get the 3 points and we move, really. Now that we're only 1 point away from into the knockout stages with 2 games to play now. At this stage, we cannot lose both of these games, and I can see United going through. We're capable of beating PSG and RB Leipzig now. I think you've got to look at that performance as a whole. It was absolutely fantastic. It was a great result, great win. What a game it was. It was a well-deserved win this time round after what had happened on the weekend against West Brom. We looked really good last night. It was a pleasure to watch United last night. Absolutely fantastic all around. Couldn't have been more happy with that performance. Could you say it was the best performance so far this year? Possibly, in terms of how we really attacked them. We scored 3 goals in the first half. I think that's the first time this season where we scored 3 goals past the team in the first half. Fantastic. Couldn't have been happier with that. And I've also got a fact here. It's the first time Manchester United have scored 3 goals in the first half. First time since 2007. Fantastic stuff. We make history once again. A fantastic performance last night. Couldn't have been more happier than that. We've got to keep this up. There's no easy games. We're just got to try and keep this up, and mentally we need to be ready for these tough games now. Some tough games coming up. I think if we can keep up this good mentality, the good mindset, and we knew that this was a must win and we had to sort of bounce back after that crap defeat by Istanbul away from home, and we put it right at home. Fantastic, and I couldn't be more happier with that. So we just got to keep up this good work, really, and obviously we've now, we played, I think everyone was pretty much happy with us starting a lineup that we played with Donny playing and Bruno playing and Cavani starting as a number 9 as well, Rashford out wide, Martial out wide as well. So absolutely fantastic, and it was a team performance last night, a proper team performance last night, and it was a well-deserved victory in the end, and we just got to keep this good work up now, and let's look forward to the game on the weekend first, and then we'll look forward to PSG in the week. But obviously our next game is PSG now, and looking forward to another good game against PSG, and Ollie always loves a game against PSG. Could it be PSG part 3? You never know. And but yeah, talking about the game now, I thought it was a fantastic performance. I thought the first half, that's the best first half performance I have seen from Manchester United this year, or this season so far, because you couldn't ask for more. High pressing, high intensity, high tempo, we play with intent, quick incisive football, we're bright, sharp, on and off the ball. The movement was fantastic. It was one-touch football. Absolutely fantastic. It was one of those halves that you couldn't ask for anything more better than that, really. Absolutely fantastic. We created loads of chances, and we put them under pressure left, right and centre, and the more we just put them under pressure, we were just putting our chances to bed. And it was just one of those games where we want to send a message to all the teams out there: we're fucking coming for you. So if we can keep up this good work, I mean, Bruno Fernandes, he's had another masterclass once again, scored an absolute screamer. And then once we sort of got that first goal, we found our momentum, our rhythm in our play. We grew in more confidence, and as the game was going on, we just absolutely bossed it. It was a tactical masterclass by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer again. We kept pushing, and we knew that we had to give it absolutely everything against Istanbul Başakşehir. We're only one step closer now of going through, so with 2 games to play. So I think fantastic stuff. First half, dream start, and I was just thinking to myself last night, thinking if we can get this early goal and if we can get this early goal and get ahead of Istanbul Başakşehir, get a couple of goals on them, the game's finished. The game was dead and buried in the first half. 3-0 up, that was it. They were not coming back into the game. So first half was absolutely fantastic. You couldn't have asked a much better half than that. And best first half performance I've seen from Manchester United. One-touch football. It was lovely, simply lovely to watch. And what great performance in the first half. Second half, I thought we sort of came out, I think, we were trying to sort of sit back and control the game a little bit more and dominate in possession. But I felt like, Istanbul Başakşehir sort of came back into the game. They created some good chances themselves. But United were just trying to take control of the game. And then after that, it was just all about, as the game was going on, it was all about, right, you're coming off now, you're coming off, you're coming off. We're resting you now for ahead of the weekend. Bruno came off, Martial came off, Rashford came off, and all those guys came off, and to give them a rest. They all came off with 30 minutes to go, so they played a good hour of football. We put them to bed, lovely jubbly, 3-0 up, and I think sort of once we made those substitutions, we were not really comfortable, and we just sort of let Istanbul back into the game a little bit. Istanbul were creating some good chances, and and I think it was just unfortunate to sort of give that goal away, and I don't think it was a gift. I think it was just, a stupid mistake, and it shouldn't have been a free kick, but at the same time, whoever did the free kick has got to learn from that stupid mistake, and you can't do that in the future really, because it's just it's just one of them really, and it's one of those where you think, I need to put the tackle in to prevent of them scoring a goal, but at the end of the day they scored on that fantastic free kick. But second half we didn't create much, but I think we were just trying to see out the game, grind out the result, and then I'm happy for Dan James to get back on the score sheet once again. And there's been a lot of media talk saying that he should go out on loan and stuff like that, and he can put that to bed now. And a couple of players like Greenwood as well, he wanted to put the media to bed as well, so a couple of players came on and proved themselves to show to the media, shut the fuck up, I'm Mason Greenwood, I'm Dan James, I'm staying at Manchester United, and away we go. So thought the performance was fantastic on a whole, absolutely fantastic. Just got to keep up this good work now, and let's not drop off, and let's keep up this good form, and let's keep this up, and we can sort of build on this at the end of the day as well. That was a fantastic performance last night against Istanbul Başakşehir. We only need 1 point now to go through to the round of 16 in the Champions League with 2 games to play. How satisfying is it, and can we beat PSG for a third time to finish this group off in style? Yeah, I mean, it's obviously satisfying, it's pleasing, and it was a great performance last night, and I'm satisfied now that we can sort of finish this group number 1, and now we can sort of say we can finish this group on top, and they all said it was the group of death, and we've proved those haters wrong, that at the end of the day it was the group of death. We've come out on top, and we've smashed that group. We've had to go up against some tough oppositions like PSG, RB Leipzig, Istanbul Başakşehir. Everyone wrote us off, and we've gone and proved those haters wrong. So it's satisfying because now we're only 1 point off with 2 games to play. We want to keep that up now, and can we beat PSG for the third time to finish this group off in style? Of course we can. I think PSG just don't have the squad depth anymore. I mean, obviously they did beat RB Leipzig 1-0 last night, so it gives them hopes of going through as well to the round of 16. But it's not over for them, and it's not over for RB Leipzig. So I think PSG will want to beat us at home, because they know it's not over for them as well. So, and it's not over for RB Leipzig as well. So it's all to play for you know for who's going to go, it's all to play for whoever's going to go through. It's all to play for whoever's going to be the second team to go through in our group. But I think it's just all about if we can get the draw or maybe get the win against PSG, which I think we're capable of doing. If Ollie gets the right team selection, and we know that we have to be attacking PSG, we don't want to be sitting back, and we don't want to lose this game because against PSG it's always going to be tough. But I think at the end of the day, I think we can go on and win that game. But it'll be tough, it'll be difficult, and but I think we're capable of beating PSG for the third time going. Ollie always loves this fixture. He's beaten PSG twice in France, and bring it on, I think, next week. And if we can beat Istanbul, RB Leipzig, PSG twice at their place, we can beat them at home. So they'll know it's going to be a tough place to come to Old Trafford, and we just have to perform for a full 90 minutes. And yeah, I mean, it's satisfying now. We're only 1 point off now in the next 2 games. If we can get a win against PSG, it's over. We're through to the next round, and RB Leipzig will be a non-event. And but we'll probably want to finish the group on a high, finish first, and fantastic. We just want to keep up this good momentum now. We have to look at the bigger picture and ask the question: why couldn't United not perform like that away from home? I think it's because of I think you've got to look at the shots that we had in that game about 3 weeks ago against Istanbul in Turkey. Sort of got to look at the bigger picture. I think in that game we were poor. We were not attacking. The defence was all over the place. There was a lack of effort, lack of leaders, lack of quality going up front. We were a mess in that first game, and we sort of knew that in this game we had to attack this game. Ollie put out a very attacking lineup with Van der Beek, Bruno, Rashford, Martial, Cavani, and we proved that. We went out there and we showed that we can beat this Istanbul side. We had 16 shots last night and we had 8 on target. In that last game we had 10 shots on target, and last night we had 16, so it goes to show that we had 6 more shots at goal last night, and we only had 10, and there was only 2 on target 3 weeks ago, and we had about 8 on target. That's fantastic. It goes to show that comparing the stats, it goes to show of how there can be a comparison in games. I think the reason why we couldn't win away from home was the mentality wasn't right as well. We underestimated them, and then coming into this game, we knew we got the right mentality right. We knew we had to attack. We knew we had to win this game to get one step closer of qualifying, and we did that. We ticked all the boxes. We got the win, and we got the 3 points. We made sure it was our 3 points, and we moved really. We can't wait for another big game next week against PSG, but let's look forward to Southampton on the weekend first. Get them out of the way. Look forward to another good game against PSG. Who is my man of the match? There's a few good players that had very good games last night. I thought Tellez had a very good game last night. I thought the centre-backs had a good game as well. Van der Beek, Fred as well. I thought Rashford had another good game. Martial did well on the left flank as well. Cavani had a good game as well, first start as well. His hold-up play is fantastic. Bruno, what a game he had once again. He had another masterclass, but I think it's hard, and I think I have to give it Bruno Fernandes. Absolute baller. He deserves the phrase. He's an absolute fantastic player and the best signing that we've probably made in years, if you ask me. How do we beat PSG? Now, obviously, in this game coming up against PSG, I think we know it's going to be a tough ask. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be one of those games where we know that we're going to go with a back 5. We're probably going to go with 3 defenders, with Wan-Bissaka and Alex Tellez playing as right wing backs and left wing backs as well. So I think if we go back to a back 5, and they'll know that this is going to be a difficult test for PSG as well. But obviously PSG have got an easy game on the weekend against Bordeaux. So I think if they can get through that game and we get through our game against Southampton, both teams are going to be high on confidence, and definitely high on confidence. And I think PSG know that they've got to win this game. It's a tough ask for them, and they know it's going to be tough to come to Old Trafford, because they'll know that we beat Istanbul 4-1. And we're sort of slowly but surely now getting back on track now as well. So I think, how do you beat PSG? I think we're going to have to go back to the 5 at the back, soak up the pressure, and we know that we're going to get the chances, and you're just going to have to take them as well. And that means you're going to have to play on the front foot, create chances, high intensity, high tempo, play with intent in our play, and create chances. We will get chances, and it's just all about, you've got to take your chances, make sure you're scoring your chances, and we need the end product. And we know this one against PSG is always going to be difficult, it's always going to be tough, but we've beaten PSG twice now. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer loves this fixture, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knows he can beat this PSG side. It's all about getting the right tactics, getting the right game plan. You need the right mentality on the night, the right mindset. We've got to prepare well for this game, physically as well. They'll physically give us a test, and it's all about, we need to try and stop Mbappe, Di Maria, and Neymar as well. So if we can put them in, if Tellez can do a job on Di Maria, put him in his pocket, and if Wan-Bissaka can put Mbappe in his pocket, and then if the centre-backs can put Neymar in their pockets, then I'm sure that, we will get the chances through on goal. And it's all about, you've got to take your chances at the end of the day. You've got to soak up the pressure, and you've got to hit them on the counter-attack quick. The transition needs to be quick. It can't be too slow. You've got to play it quick. And I'd like to see that one-touch football once again. Fluidity as well in the team. High pressing, high intensity, high tempo. Getting in between the lines. And the passing needs to be quick. The movement needs to be quick. We need to be bright and sharp on and off the ball. And we're just going to show that work rate. And we'll definitely be up for this game against PSG. They'll always give us a good test, good fight. And just got to play for heart, passion, pride, play for the badge, play for the club, and get a result against PSG. We're only 1 point away of qualifying. If we beat this PSG side, we will be through with one game to play. And RB Leipzig have got to save themselves, and RB Leipzig need to get a result against Istanbul Başakşehir. So tough one against PSG, but bring it on at the end of the day, I think, and I think it's going to be a good game, good test, and a good fight, and they'll look to win themselves. And I think PSG know that they've got to win as well to keep their hopes up, and they'll want RB Leipzig to lose or something like that. So it's the fact that we need to turn up for this game, and if we can perform for a full 90 minutes, fantastic, and we just want to keep that up, and we don't want to let the heads drop or anything like that, and try and perform like what we did away from home, really. And unfortunately, Twanzebe is going to be out for this game, so that means Bailey's going to have to come into this game. So could we see Bailey, Lindelof, and Maguire playing as three centre backs, with Tellez and Wan-Bissaka playing as right wing backs and left wing backs, and push up high up the field, push those full backs back, get some long hard crosses into the box, and make sure we take our chances, scoring our chances, and get in between the lines again, and let's put these to bed. And I'm sure we'll try and stun them again, and they don't like it when we win, and Mbappe doesn't like it when Rashford always wins as well. So yeah, just got to put in another good performance, and we'll be up for it, definitely, for sure, against PSG. We'll be looking forward to that game next week, and I'm looking forward to it again, once again. Anyway, getting to the goals now. First goal, great cross and corner by Tellez. The Başakşehir player didn't do enough to clear the ball. Bruno times it and scores an absolute screamer for 1-0. What a volley that was. Second goal, Martial passed the ball to Tellez. Tellez puts in a fantastic cross into the box. The goalkeeper goes to retrieve the ball. The keeper makes a mistake. Bruno scores a nice tap in for 2-0. Third goal, Rashford wins a penalty. Rashford steps up and scores a nice and composed penalty for 3-0. Fourth goal, great hold up play by Cavani. Cavani passed the ball to Van der Beek. Van der Beek puts a great through ball into Greenwood. Greenwood runs, sees Dan James in space. James slots it in for 4-1. Getting into the stats now, possession for Man United, it was bang on 52%. For Istanbul, it was 48%. Goals for Man United, it was 4, and for Istanbul, it was 1. Total shots for Man United, it was 16, and for Istanbul, it was 13. Shots on target for Man United, it was 8, and for Istanbul, it was 4. Shot accuracy for Man United, it was bang on 50%. For Istanbul, it was 30.8%. Shots inside the box for Man United, it was 13, and for Istanbul, it was 6. Shots outside the box for Man United, it was 3, and for Istanbul, it was 7. Total passes for Man United, it was 528 passes. For Istanbul, it was 494 passes. Pass accuracy for Man United, it was 83.9%. For Istanbul it was 82.8%. Getting into the substitutions now, Lindelof went off for Twanzebe. We talk about Victor's performance, avoided any dramas during a serene 45 minutes before he made way for Axel Twanzebe to protect his back problem. Rashford went off for James. Talk about Rashford's performance. A threat almost off, and might only be disappointed not to have scored from open play, not shackled by starting on the right. Fernandes went off for Green. We'll talk about Bruno's performance. His thunderous half volley is maybe his best goal for United, and Fernandes was selfless in letting Rashford take the penalty. Deservedly rested. Wan-Bissaka went off for Williams. Talk about Aaron's performance. Marcus Rashford was the right winger in name only, but Wan-Bissaka did not offer additional support. He did not need to mind. Martial went off for Matic. Talk about Anthony's performance. Moved to accommodate Cavani and has Rafael da Silva on toast. The debate will rage over whether he is better on the left. Next up, we've got PSG. PSG is second in the table. PSG know they have to come away from home and try and win this game against Manchester United so they can go through to the knockout stages. Manchester United need only 1 point to go through, and if we get that W against PSG, it'll be massive, it'll be big, because then we will secure qualification going into the round of 16 with 1 game to play. And we just need to prepare well for this game, mentally, physically. We just need to perform for a full 90 minutes. We know what we've got to do against this PSG side: soak up the pressure, create chances and score on our chances, get some low and hard crosses into the box. And we shouldn't have a problem against this PSG side. They are capable of beating us. They did beat us last time at Old Trafford. Just got to get the right mentality and perform for a 90 minutes, and we just got to make sure that we perform and turn up for 90 minutes, get the job done against this PSG side. It'll be difficult, it'll be tough, but I'm sure we'll get the job done, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Ollie needs to pick the right team. He needs to put the players in the right positions. He needs to balance the team out right. The structure in the team needs to be right. We need depth in the team, and he needs to select the right formation for the game. So far, PSG are scoring 1.3 goals per game, and so far PSG conceding 1.0 goals per game. They have won 2, drawn none, and lost 2. They've lost to Man United 2-1 at home, and they've also been beaten by RB Leipzig 2-1 away from home. So they have been beaten away from home. Can Man United do it for the second time against PSG in the group stages? PSG are currently first in league, and the players to look out for is Kimpembe, Marquinhos, Bernat, Kazua, Florenzi, Verratti, Di Maria, Rafinha, Pereira, Saliba, Herrera, Draxler, Gay, Mbappe, Icardi, Neymar and Kane. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you guys in the video in the next couple of days, and peace.